What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to explain all the different curves in Marvel Rivals. I've done like a dual zone specific explanation in the past, but I'm going to go ahead and explain kind of all the different curves to kind of help you, help y'all figure out which one y'all would like to use, stuff like that. But anyway, let's get right into it. Um, so, for the curve I like to use is dual zone. So, basically, dual zone, you have all this stuff right here. You have your minimum curve, your custom maximum dual zone. And this can be very confusing trying to tune this stuff. But if you tune it correctly, I feel like this is technically the best curve that you could have. But it's completely up to you. It's preference. But anyway, kind of the default dual zone curve they give you is terrible. Like, I would not recommend that to anyone. That thing is terrible, and that's probably what gives it the bad rep in this game, because I've heard a lot of people say dual zone's not good, but I think it's just because people don't understand how to tune it a little more. But this is my curve settings. This will basically make it more responsive, but I'll tell you what each individual thing does too. Like the minimum, this is basically how responsive you want it to be, right? The maximum range, right, is it kind of acts as like a dead zone too, but it's basically like when you hit at what point do you hit maximum speed, right? This minimum is basically at what point does your thing start to ramp up. This is like when you hit max speed. The minimum curve is kind of like, I guess, how fast or smooth that acceleration feels. If y'all could get what I'm saying with that. And then this is like how fast the acceleration is, right? Like how fast it is once you get there. It's a little, I know the explanation's a little difficult to explain, but I hope it's like not too confusing for y'all. But that's the dual zone curve. I think this is the best curve personally. Next we have the linear curve. This is also, I would say this is pretty good. I just feel like it's a little inconsistent sometimes. But basically what linear is like, you push your stick, it goes, however much you push your stick is how much it goes. Whatever your sensitivity is however fast it will go the whole time. But obviously if you hit it a little bit, it'll go a little bit. Hit it far, it'll go far. It's basically linear. It's very simple. This is probably this was one I would recommend to people who are just starting out because it's like just 1-to-1. I will say it can be a bit inconsistent, so if it feels inconsistent, you mess with these, put the minimum input, it should feel a little smoother. Next, we have exponential ramp. An exponential ramp is basically like, you know, the more you push your stick, the faster it goes. It's a little different from linear because linear is like just the same speed all the time. This is like it slowly ramps. As you see in like the chart, it slowly goes up the thing. Whatever you have at the top is your max. Whatever your max sensitivity is your max speed at the top. And you start at 0, obviously. And it just progressively ramps up. Now, I I personally don't like exponential, but I mean, some people might like it. It's like a slow, gradual speed up towards the end. Feel free to use that one if you like. And then we have the classic curve, which I know a lot of people use. And basically, it's kind of like exponential, but as you see, it like ramps up a little bit faster. Like it's not completely on the ground. It's a little bit more linear, but it's still exponential, obviously, because it like slowly goes up, but it goes up a lot faster than exponential does. And I think this one's better than exponential for sure. But like I said, personally, I'm gonna use dual zone because that's my thing. But that's basically what those 4 curves do, and those 4 curves will make or break your sensitivity. It'll make it feel way different, like really different. And that's pretty much how the curves are. Um, if this video helped y'all in any way, I'd appreciate like a like or a sub as I'm trying to hit 1K subs, get monetized, you know. The grind is real. But anyway, hopefully this helped y'all out. I will catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye.